Good morning, I'm Frank Powers, and this is Lifestyle Tucson, the program where I speak to our neighbors, the people behind the scenes of our amazing organizations that are 501c3 nonprofits. Our friends are informing you how they serve our community, and they're here to give you updates on future projects. Let's make some old friends today. So join us for a Rockin' celebration to honor our heroes Sunday, November 9th at 1 p.m. That's Gates. 2 p.m. is the show at James Kreigh Park, right next to the CDO High School. Bring your friends, family, and neighbors and join us for an afternoon of high-energy music and celebration as we welcome together and thank those who serve and protect us. First responders, active military, veterans, and Gold Star families are all honored, and Rockin' for Heroes is unique. There is no other public event that honors all four of these hero groups in one setting. It pulls communities together in a meaningful and fun public display of gratitude and respect. Dance, eat, drink, mingle, and show your appreciation to our heroes. And today, I'm going to show some appreciation to my heroes here in the studio, because today I'm fortunate to speak with Michael and Bonnie Quinn, the founders of Rockin4HEROES. Welcome back to Lifestyle Tucson.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
So we've been having a good time even throughout the year because we did go to some events together just to talk about how big your event can grow. I tried to get you on the news. We'll get you on the news again, though, before this thing happens. But you've also grown. You've got your big community partnership now with Pima Community College. So why don't we just get started and just give us a little 101 of what Rockin4HEROES is all about.
Okay, so Rockin4HEROES is a free public tribute concert to honor the hero groups you just mentioned, first responders, active military, veterans, and Gold Star families. And we are a 501c3, as you mentioned, so the event is free, but we raise funds to stage that event. The funds that we raise are used to stage the concert and also to support our heroes long after the music ends. And we'll talk about that a little more, what we do throughout the year.
Yeah, there's been some big announcements. We can even thank the big entertainment sponsors, HSL Properties. Let's give it a little name drop right there. We're looking forward to having the Lexington Lab Band back. And that's kind of a treat because they don't do a lot of live stuff. That's what we found out last year. And they had such a good time. Everyone enjoyed them so much. They're coming back this year to have some fun. We'll talk about them in a moment. But also, you did talk about the admission. I imagine it's $1,000. I heard you say something else. Wait, what? Is it not $1,000?
Some people think it's more than $1,000.
Well, it's worth it. It's a free event.
Free.
That's insane.
Yes.
All right? That's insane. Just bring a chair and we'll see you there.
Amen.
Because we're going to have a whole bunch of fun that day for nothing. So make sure you show up and show out at this great event. So let's really get with it. We talked about some of the folks that are going to be there doing some of that. We're also going to have some mariachi actually right at the start of it before Lexington Lab Band takes the stage. Who else is taking the stage that day? Because is there more than just one band, or is it?
So the gates open at 1 p.m., Frank, and at 1:40 we're going to have Voces de Mi Pueblo from Pueblo High School. They're all graduates of Pueblo High School, and they're going to welcome us with their mariachi music, and they're just wonderful.
Amazing.
And they're going to do our national anthem, and there will not be a dry eye in the house.
Yeah, they do an incredible
It's such a beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
Well, that's excellent.
We're really excited about that. And then immediately after the mariachi, we'll open our tribute ceremony at 2 p.m. So gates open at 1. Tribute ceremony starts at 2, and Lexington Lab should take the stage about 2:45 or so.
2:40.
Yeah.
What is that celebration? Is this where you honor some folks? I think, didn't you honor like a 100-year-old veteran last year? Did that happen?
200-year-old veteran.
Oh, my goodness.
But they were 99 and one was 100 or something. But last year, we did World War II. We've done Vietnam and Korea. Last year, we'll do a celebration of a number of, plus we have our Community Hero Award. Well, go ahead, Bonnie.
Which is a surprise. We're not going to tell you who that is, Frank.
We like surprise. Don't spoil it here.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we'll be honoring a local Navy veteran that day. So we try to pay tribute to 2 specific hero groups, but we also are gifting a car this year to a first responder. Michael, why don't you say a little bit about that?
So we're partnering with Caliber Collision and Geico Insurance on the Recycled Rides program, where they take a vehicle and refurbish that vehicle, really, clean it up, new tires, et cetera, make it really a good working vehicle and gift that to a person in need. We identified a fireman that lives in Tucson that works on the Tohono O'odham Nation fire station and drives about 140 miles round trip. So, and his vehicle's got 180,000 miles on it or something, ready to, just fall over and die. And his mother nominated him for that, and he was awarded that. So that'll actually, the unveiling will be at the event. So there's lots of things going alongside that. We'll also have about 15 food trucks or so.
I was going to ask that next, yeah.
All kinds of food trucks. Yeah, we'll have all kinds of treats for people to enjoy. Food truck.
House of Brats.
House of Brats. There you go. House of Brats.
I just celebrated Oktoberfest with House of Brats.
Yeah,
There
nice.
you go.
The best brats, I think, in town.
Is that right?
Yes,
Okay,
they were
well,
so good.
Come and get some best house brats. Frank thinks they're the best, so that's good.
That's right.
That's good. And anyway, we'll have a lot of that going on, and there'll be a lot of opportunities for people. We have a lot of awesome merch. We got a lot of really cool merch, especially this year. We have an artist from New Orleans who's world-renowned, does some incredible artwork, and it's really hard to portraits. He does all these different portraits, and he has a series of rock and roll legends that he does. So we're calling it our Legends, Rockin for Heroes, Legends of Rock, limited edition T-shirts, where on the back of the shirt will be a portrait of.
This year we're featuring Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Bob Dylan, and Janis Joplin.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
so
their
you can
images
pick
are on
one
the
of
back
those.
of the shirts and with his original art, and it's really cool how he does his portraits. So those T-shirts will be available, and we'll have our guitar pick earrings again this year, which are
good.
very cool, and our all kinds of hats and other shirts, and all that will support our nonprofit as well when you purchase our merchandise.
And
And
that's
the artist
important.
will be there. I'm sorry, the artist will be there, Frank, and people can get autographs. If they want their shirt autographed, he'll autograph it for them. It's really an amazing. I'll show you offline. I'll show you a piece of that art. But
And then we're going to be doing a live auction at the end of the concert, and one of the things we're auctioning off is one of his original prints of Johnny Cash with that same format that he uses when he makes the other portraits. It is a really cool piece. We think that's his best one.
Yeah.
We love that one. It's hanging in our house,
And
actually.
we'll have this custom-made guitar, a Rockin for Heroes guitar. That's one of the live auction items, and a couple other things. So
An e-bike.
it's going to be a fun
yeah,
event
good.
again. Yeah, another
yeah.
e-bike.
Always a 50-50 cash raffle. All kinds of ways you can support our heroes. It's free to get in, but there's lots of ways to spend money once you get in there.
Well,
You
yeah,
can
because it
imagine.
goes to a good cause, and you can win some
Absolutely.
fun stuff.
Yep.
Always a raffle or a live auction. Are there raffles as well, or is there just the live
The
auction?
50-50 cash raffle
Okay.
and then the live auction. Yeah.
Okay, super fun. So go on down there. That's the spirit. Because taking some souvenirs from this thing, that's really amazing. These are rock stars. Those are real rock stars. Like, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Legends of rock.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. I'm a big
Yeah.
art fan when it comes to that sort of thing, especially having those unique T-shirts that can commemorate it. I'm willing to bet it sounds like the way you're doing it. Those will sell out. So that's really fun. Not just like, here's a logo on a thing. Like,
Yeah.
here's
No.
some art from an artist that's on our thing. That's really great.
Yeah.
What else have you done since last year to kind of like expand and broaden everything that you're all about and everything that you're working on? Because I feel like it's grown a lot. I can already tell by your flyer, you've got more people involved. And we've talked over the year how it's like we're trying to grow it. And I feel like you definitely have grown since the last time we talked.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the things that are going on, but tell me about what you were doing with Pima Community College.
Well, Pima Community College is where we started the Jacob Didinger Memorial EMT Scholarship, and that funds 2 full EMT scholarships per year in perpetuity at the School of EMS. So that's a great way to honor a young man, Jacob Didinger, who lost his life in the line of service.
And if
on
I could
EMT.
just add to that, so one of the things that's important to realize, so we're an old school grassroots nonprofit 501c3. There's no employees, no salaries, no rent, no anything. Everything goes to honor our heroes, to serve that, to either put that event on or goes to our hero fund. All net proceeds go to the hero fund. From the hero fund, we've been able to fund initiatives like this Jacob
Scholarship.
Didinger Memorial Scholarship and the University of Arizona. There was a recent announcement about that, as well as the police scholarship. Why
So
don't you
that the
talk to-
University of Arizona new endowment we just created is the Veteran Student Endowment, and that is a scholarship that serves as a gap fund for veterans who are returning to school to,
Gold Star
to
families.
pursue a new career. So it's veterans or Gold Star family members, and that's like a gap fund. It fills in the gaps where the GI Bill does not pay for their full education. So if they have extra expenses, they can apply for a funding to help them through the semester.
Was this on the news just a week ago? Is
Yes,
that the
there
one
was
I'm
a,
thinking-
at the-
Okay, that's
press,
the one I was
we had a
thinking
press
of.
conference and gave them the big $50,000 check.
Yeah,
which is
that's
exciting.
incredible. That's
Yeah,
amazing. That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about. Like, I'm like, oh man, you were just on the
That's
news.
good stuff. It's
That's
good
amazing.
stuff.
Because
And
I
then we-
remembered the Pima one. I thought that's the one we were talking about. No,
Yes.
this is the
There's-
new one.
This
That's
is the second
incredible.
one. Yeah, and we also introduced our new Law Enforcement Support Fund, which is like a gap fund as well, where we are contributing into a fund that pays for expenses for officers who are serving their community and trying to advance their career and continue their education while they're serving, right? So school and still working as a police officer or sheriff. So they can apply for funds through this law enforcement support fund as well. We just gave a large check to Oro Valley Police in our first year for that. So that'll be a great service to them as well. We just try to support our hero groups, like I said, long after the music ends. And these types of endowment scholarships will be there forever. And that's our goal, is to have a lasting impact.
I'm just so impressed by everything since we did meet, because you are a very grassroots organization that is exactly what you're talking about. But I'm watching you grow so much just in this past year, and just growing to help folks here in town, and especially, again, heroes. I've been learning about the Gold Star families and how much you're helping them, because that's important. And no one's really helping them, I think, as much as you guys do when it comes to a big event like this, because I don't see a lot of that ever really listed. You always see veterans being helped. You always see this. You don't see the Gold Star families actually like put right there up as well. So I think that that's important. You've been a big inspiration since we have met, because I've helped with a lot of veteran organizations just since meeting you guys, because it's just very inspirational to see what you do. And it's good to help heroes, isn't it? Tell us a little bit about how this actually all came to be. What is the origin of Rockin for Heroes?
Well, Michael and I created the nonprofit Rockin for Heroes as a way to give back to the first responder community. We had a very personal experience with them. We lost our 29-year-old son to bone cancer at PJ. His name was PJ in 2020, and in the year prior to him passing, we had the first responders in Oro Valley, Golder Ranch Fire and Oro Valley Police were at our house quite a bit. Every time we called 911, there they were. I mean, they were
This
just
is right in the throes of COVID.
Yeah,
right?
They were out doing their thing during
July
COVID,
of 2020.
especially then, right? All the time, but no exceptions of when they show up. So they were wonderful. They were wonderful with our son. They were wonderful with us, and they were just professional, compassionate, reliable, just always so prompt. And they were also there the day that our son passed. He passed at home, and so it was really heavy on our hearts to say thank you to that community. At the same time, Michael's a Navy veteran. We've always been supporters of veterans in our active military, and we also have a lot of experience dealing with working with the Gold Star community.
Yeah.
With grief counseling through a nonprofit, and then through the Michael's been on the board of Honor and Remember, which we can touch on a little later. So that's why we wanted to acknowledge all 4 hero groups when we said thank you to the first responders. We didn't want to exclude anybody there. So we just kind of came up with a concept over time of doing this public tribute, coming out of COVID, bringing people together, unify through music, get them socializing again. What a great way to bring people out of COVID, right?
So out of our personal loss, we wanted to. We kind of turned it around and wanted to outwardly say thank you. And that's kind of the best way to describe Rockin for Heroes is 2 simple words: thank you. To thank you from us to them, personal, very personal for us and for the whole community to come out and say thank you.
All of Southern Arizona and beyond. We're pulling from Flagstaff, Prescott, Phoenix, and even outside the state, because we're bringing in bands that are from out of state, and they have large national followings.
The Lexington Lab Band.
The Lexington Lab Band does not have many live performances. This is the only one of 2 they do per year. The big one's in Lexington, Kentucky, and the other one is here. So they have a huge presence on YouTube, millions of views and followers. But to have an opportunity to see them perform live is really a treat, and they love Rockin for Heroes. So we love having them come out and play. They really know how to rock
Classic
the house.
rock.
They're just amazingly talented. Yeah.
Go look them up on YouTube. Go hit subscribe. They do have 1 million followers. I was checking them out.
Band, yep.
So it was really good. And I do have to say, thanks for sharing that story, because it is very personal what you both went through. I meet a lot of nonprofits, and that's how a lot of this starts. Mm-hmm. It is often you will meet someone, and it's like, well, how did this come to pass? And they did lose a family member, or they did lose a kid, or if they lost a pet. And then they start something based on that to help pets. So they start something based on that to help kids of disabilities, to help something that their kid represented. And it's really important what you're doing and turning that into something, because look at how many lives you've affected. And it's got to be a lot, because this is the 5th anniversary celebration of this big event. So it's really important to acknowledge that, and for people to acknowledge you, because what you're doing for the community is big and bold. So thank you so much for turning that into something, because it really is. Grief's a hell of a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Way to turn it into fuel to make something big and positive, and also keep his legacy going and keep it alive, and to help other folks, and to thank those people that came to your house just so much, because that's what it was.
And that was a really personal, intimate experience for us. Most people don't have that kind of, contact with first responders, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing if they haven't. But they need to know that it would be the same for them as it was for us. They're so all in with their servants' hearts. It's just an amazing blessing to have them in our communities. So
if people want to support our mission, they can go to our website, ROCKIN4HEROES.org. No G, Rockin, the number 4 heroes.org, and they can make a contribution. There's a platform there. You get a tax receipt sent to you automatically. There's no fees either ways. A couple developers got together and built a nonprofit platform where there's no, they charge no fees either direction. Wonderful. So it's a wonderful platform. But anyway, and people can make a recurring donation, even something as simple as $10 a month. May not be a big thing to you, one beer or a coffee or a latte. Well, guess what? That's a big deal for us. $10 a month would be a big help from any of your listeners, anybody in the Tucson area, to help support our initiative. And you get a receipt. You get a receipt every month.
Yeah, isn't it amazing how one beer is $10 now?
I know.
But that's the idea. Is wouldn't you buy him a beer? Huh? Wouldn't you buy Bonnie here a beer? I would. All right, and that's the spirit. So you can do that also. Why don't we talk about some of the fun things going on down there? And what are we eating, drinking at this fun event? Because I know you got a lot of food trucks showing up, so just name some of the other ones.
Yeah, we've got like Malta Joe's and the Pastizzi Express truck coming. That's his stuff which is so delicious. Wild West Kettle Corn, Highfalutin will be there. Grandma Tony's Pizza is a new addition for us this year. Such great pizza. House of Brats we talked about. Yay. Jeremiah's Italian Ice, Nautical Bowls, Fork and Fire, and Taco Keita. And brand new to us this year is the Opportunity Cafe, Coffee and Cafe.
Kaboom! Truck. Lisa Chastain from the Center of Opportunity.
We just went to the ribbon cutting for the cafe, Coffee and Cafe last week. It was awesome. They're not quite open yet, but their mobile truck is, and they're going to be at our event, and we're so happy to offer this venue to them and meet them, and their coffee is amazing. You're going to smell it all over the whole park. So check out, look for the Opportunity Cafe coffee truck. And then we have Soaring Wines Vineyard coming in this year with a booth.
A veteran-owned vineyard group from Sonoyta area.
Soaring Wines, yep. And then Finley Distributing offering us our beer this year, and that they're a big sponsor of ours. We're really grateful
wonderful.
for that. So anytime you buy beer, you buy beer or hard seltzer or whatever it is they're selling, we get 100% of those proceeds as a nonprofit. So we're really grateful to Finley Distributing for that.
Finley does a lot for a lot of groups around here just like that. So that's fantastic. And again, it's good to see you getting this support for everything that you're doing for this amazing fun thing. Also, as a guy that does talk to a lot of nonprofits, hey, thanks for making it not boring, because a rock concert's the best.
Amen.
Like, what a good way to come out and support everybody and to have fun and to really get involved and just help out. And that's amazing. And going back to that $10 donation idea, because the thing about nonprofits is if you can give them that monthly one, it's money that they know they can kind of count on. That's coming on in as opposed to the random one-off.
You can budget.
Yes. So it helps them budget. So keep that in mind as you help this organization grow, because this is an organization you want to absolutely help grow. This is as good as it gets. This is why nonprofits exist. What you are doing is huge for so many people, for all the right reasons and for all the right things that you do. Connecting people, getting together, and shining a spotlight on, again, all these great folks in town. Who else did you say? You said, well, we'll touch on that again later. What was it again? Yeah, go ahead.
Your encouragement, it means so much to us. And people coming out and encouraging us to continue on just means so much and really touches us and gives us that fuel to continue on. So thank you for that, Frank.
Good. Well, I hope so. I mean, I really believe in it. And for what you're doing, again, because of how it started, like, it's a big deal. And you deserve the spotlight and some damn sunshine on all of this.
Well, let's hope we have sunshine on November 9th.
Oh, you will. Come on. It's Tucson. We'll be great. It'll be beautiful, nice
make sure
and cool.
people bring a folding chair.
Yeah, bring your own chair.
It's open lawn seating.
And bring the kids, because we are family friendly. We're going to have Smooch the donkey there from track, and we're going to have...
I know Smooch the donkey.
Everybody knows Smooch.
All these
photo ops with Smooch.
Yeah, and we've got Ari. She's the wellness support dog from Oro Valley Police. What a beautiful, sweet dog. And a couple other working canines. So please don't bring your pets that day because there will be working canines there.
Okay.
But we are kid friendly. There's going to be kids games. We're going to have the hero booths set up around the perimeter with all our heroes in their uniform at their particular booth or for their department, and the kids get to walk around, get merch bags from or what do they call it?
Swag bags.
They're going to get
is
swag
stuff
bags
we
from
all
everyone.
get. That's what people don't think that's what swag stands for. They used to be at Comic-Con. Now
Stuff
Comic-Con
that we all
charges.
get.
Yes.
I just got that.
That's what it stands for. That's what swag
Stuff
stands
that
for.
we all get.
Yes. So it's a way to say free stuff, right?
Okay.
So that's a swag bag.
Stuff we all get.
Heck
Just
yeah.
learn something new.
Comic-Con used to have them a lot, but now they charge for everything.
Oh,
But yeah, so going to these things, getting all these fun freebies from all these great organizations. Again, I feel like Oro Valley PD, they give out Frisbees that glow in the dark. So there's a lot of fun stuff to go get, have a good time, a good day out.
And all the static displays by the first responder departments, the fire trucks that are going to be there, the cool police vehicles. It's really cool for the kids to see.
Yeah, the Marines, Navy, Army, and the Marines do like a pull-up competition.
Their booths.
Wow.
So if you're in shape and you think you want to take them on, you can take on the Marine Corps.
I'll be by the food trucks then. So we'll see.
So who should we thank for this, Bonnie?
Yeah, thanks some fine folks.
For sure. Our presenting sponsors, HSL, they've come alongside us every year. We've got Pima County Attractions and Tourism again coming back with a grant. Well, thank you for Pima County. Town of Oro Valley is very supportive. That's where we have the event every year in Oro Valley. It's our 5th year there. We've got Bezalel Builders. That's a general contractor who's come in as a new sponsor this year. Hughes Federal Credit Union's returning. Tucson Plastic Surgery is our newest sponsor, and many others. We've been very fortunate with our sponsors who get behind this event and want a presence at the event and their name on the banners and in the event program. So if you have a business that wants to get behind Rockin for Heroes, just email us at info@rockin4heroes.org, and we can talk you through that process. And
this gives organizations an opportunity to show their support of our heroes, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people talk about it. Here's an opportunity to show their support.
And a lot of their
Public
customers may be there and happy to see their name there, or they might get some new customers.
Well, that's how it works.
The beauty of it. Yeah.
Let me tell you, sponsorship is important for all of our events all over town. So you do have to really appreciate these sponsors. I try to remind people that, like, even on a talk show, people forget this. There's a celebrity on a talk show talking to that host about a book. He's trying to get you to buy that book. You should be buying the book is the point. He's there. He's promoting. So when you have great events like this that are free, they're free because of HSL Properties. They're free because of these great sponsors. So thank them and appreciate them. Maybe use them or go check them out when you do, then drive past them. Like, wait a minute, that's that place. I saw them sponsoring that event I went to.
Yeah.
It is important to sponsor the sponsors back in a way, to go utilize them and, because they could sponsor anything, but they're choosing to sponsor this, and that is showing what they care about.
That's right.
That's important. So make sure you go say hi, get some information, and get some free stuff, because that's the idea at a big event like this. What other fun things are you having? Because there's one thing that has been mentioned, and I'm going to tell you this. I came up with this a little while ago, and I don't think you did it. We should do an air guitar competition. Next year, we got to have an air guitar competition for these kids. All right.
That sounds cool.
It's fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I thought of this randomly throughout the year, and I think I emailed you. Well, I'm like, you should do an air guitar competition.
Yes, you did.
But that's a random thought. I think that this is going to be such a fun event. If you want to sponsor it, go get involved. You can go to rockin4heroes.org. It is ROCKIN, the number 4, and then heroes, HEROES. Sometimes people forget that E. .org. And go check out everything that's going on. You can even follow them over on Instagram, I believe, as well. They have a YouTube channel.
Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a great video overview, 1.5 minutes long, right on the website homepage that people can watch if they've not been to our event, get a good understanding, kind of good overview of what we do and why we do it.
Heck yeah. Any last calls to action with the couple of minutes we got left before we call it?
We can't do what we do without our volunteers as well. We are an all-volunteer organization, and we have Knights of Columbus running the beer tent. We have American Legion driving the golf carts for us, and then all the volunteers involved with Rockin for Heroes throughout the year and on event day. So if you're interested in helping us on event day, please email me, Bonnie, at info@rockin4heroes.org, and let's see where we can plug you in. Be the funnest day you ever have volunteering, I promise.
That's the spirit. I'm always trying to get people to go volunteer, because remember, if you can't donate your money, donate your time. But if you can't donate that time, why don't you go donate some money to this great organization?
Or both.
Or both. That's right. The old double dip. Nothing wrong with that. Spread that wealth and come have fun with everybody. Because today we made friends with Michael and Bonnie Quinn, the founders of Rockin for Heroes, Sunday, November 9th, 2025. Bring a chair. We'll see you there. No tickets or registration necessary. Let's just have a good time celebrating all of our heroes. Thank you both so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you,
Thank
Frank.
you.
This was Lifestyle Tucson. Bing bong bing, time for a recap. What a great conversation with Michael and Bonnie Quinn. I've really enjoyed making friends with them and helping them grow Rockin for Heroes, a big, great event that we should go celebrate on November 9th. It's going to be featuring the Lexington Lab Band. Why don't you go look them up over on YouTube, give them a follow, and get all the details over at Rockin4 Heroes, HEROES.org. It's going to give you all the info, ways to get involved, ways to contact, ways to donate as well, learn more about their hero fund, see some clips of them on the news as well, and all that stuff. But just make sure you go hang out and support all these great veterans, the Gold Star families, though they're active military. It's such a big deal, and especially those first responders. This is why they do it. So go help them out by visiting that website. Go follow them over on Instagram at Rockin4Heroes with, again, that number 4. And let's support Rockin for Heroes and just go have a good time at this amazing free concert. Thank you so much to the Quinns for putting this on in spite of all that they faced and the reason that it all started. It's always hard to talk about it, obviously. But we really did have a great conversation today, and I hope you enjoyed it and that you come hang out on November 9th. I want to thank our old friends at Rockin for Heroes for joining me today. You've been listening to Lifestyle Tucson. If you're a nonprofit that would like to be on the show, email lifestyletucson@gmail.com. For more information about this program or to listen to something you may have missed, go to the Sunday Mornings page on klpx.com, kfma.com, mixfm.com, or espntucson.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever fine podcasts are rockin'. Follow on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Lifestyle Tucson, because I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever, Frank Powers. And toot toot Tucson, I love you the most.